actual go at the sport. Now, let's just make this absolutely clear. You're face down, you're on a reasonably flimsy contraption, you're hurtling at huge speeds. When you first did it, what was your reaction?
It was swear words. It was I was laying down on the sled ready to go. The coach had his foot just in front of the sled, so it didn't go anywhere, and I laid down onto it with a crash helmet. I had my little sister Charlotte's ski goggles on, which were a bit small, but I pinged them on. I had 800-meter running spikes on because they were the most appropriate near thing. So I just got on, held on tight, tried to grip onto the saddle, and I'm thinking, right, focus, where am I going? Try and think, okay, corner 4 goes this way, okay, corner 5 goes this way, relax, and corner 6, and it just picks up, and it's like, ah! After the first run, I did not want to have another go. It was out of my comfort zone completely.
Okay, now what about you? What's happening now? What's the plan, Stan, as they say?
I thought I was coming to head up and do some of the presenting for the sporting club. You know, that apparently the sporting club needs a new presenter. That's got a bit stale recently. So
desperately. The one they've got, frankly, between you and me, is pretty useless. But the good thing is he's cheap. But we'll see. So but if that doesn't happen, do you have a plan B?
I do. Look, I'm still working for Middlesex as an ambassador, working with the CEO on some commercial projects. So I've quite enjoyed that in terms of staying in elite sport. I'm doing quite a lot of photography, actually. I think it's been a real passion of mine for a number of years. So I'm selling some fine art prints. But yeah, it's a tough. Look, to be very honest, Ian, it is a tough time. I found retiring difficult. I think the loss of identity and perhaps seeing your dreams sort of just suddenly go up in smoke, and you suddenly have to deal with some of the thoughts about the past, or could it be better, and all these questions you ask me are obviously things that you think about. And I think now it's about drawing a line through it, coming back and not reinventing myself, but sort of reinventing myself in the sense of what do I actually want to do with the second part of my life.
I tell you what, it's bad enough having an 18-year-old winger trample all over you and score 4 tries. But as if that wasn't bad enough, the flanker decides to pop a drop goal over a flanker from 40 yards out.
Did you say 48 meters? 48 metres.
Oh, was it 48? Not that you're counting. And that was your first. I mean, you're not supposed to do that, Zinzan. Why did you even think about doing that?
Well, look, I used to practice all the time. So my dad used to tell me, he said, look, go out and practice your skills. And one of the things I used to love doing was kicking a ball. So I used to do place kicks, drop kicks all the time. So for me, that was just one of those sort of things. Yeah, I know it was a World Cup. Yeah, I know it was a semi-final. Yeah, I know it was against England. But you want to win the game, and what better to do a drop goal in a World Cup? So.
Can you name the 2 old grounds that Wigan, Warriors and St Helens used to play on?
When Wigan moved from the ground, which we can't say the name yet, to the new stadium, I remember sort of talking to people, but it was kind of seen as it was like a cathedral. It's now a big supermarket or something, but it took a while, didn't it? Because at the time it was almost blasphemous. It was almost sacrilegious to leave the spiritual home of Wigan.
Absolutely. I had a famous day at the old Central Park when I scored 10 tries in '92. I think in the Premiership semi-final, and I always joke that I scored my 9th try in the fruit and veg aisle. So,
yeah, very good.
Now that it's a supermarket, but yeah, things move on. Nothing lasts forever. Thankful that I played in a great area. I nearly said the name of the ground there. I've got to be careful.
Nearly got you out there.
Yeah.